Hello people, how are you today? I am Gabriele. Welcome back to my channel. I've seen on Trello that developers have done some progress, so I wanted to share that with you. Some of you may already know, but I'm gonna walk through that Trello development roadmap again. Now, we are all waiting for the Deinosuchus. At the moment, the closest animal to the Deinosuchus is, or can be considered, the Tenonto. This one is a Tenonto because it's got a pretty huge stamina and in water is pretty fast. Plus, the stamina doesn't deplete as fast as other terrestrial animals. Now, I'm gonna hide here a little bit, and unless I find oh, actually, I'm gonna go on one of those islands and we're gonna check the Trello roadmap together. Deinosuchus is gonna be an aquatic animal, or some of you may say semi-aquatic, because it can walk on land, even though Deinosuchus is very slow on land, terribly slow from that Ford video I have seen on YouTube. I will post the link of this Ford man or for woman down in the description below, so check it if you haven't seen it. It's just two Deinosuchus together that are basically playing the game. Now let me sit down here in the middle of the swamp and let's go check it out. Now we go on Trello basically, which is here. Now we can see they have still the on update 3 fishing, which is bound to arrive at the end of January of this month, unless they come with some difficulty on the making. It will be the first or worst case scenario. I hope the first or the second week of February. Felipe Tessaro said on an old Twitch video that they are gonna try their best to upload the new update number 3 at the end of January, but who knows. Now, schooling fish is pretty much still the same. These fish swim together in small schools and they are startled by the presence of movements. Aquatic and semi-aquatic animals have a lower chance of disturbing them and thus have an easier time getting within striking range. These are fish, juvenile, aquatic and semi-aquatic. I understand that fishing in the next update will work pretty much as the grazing for herbivores. It's a survival skill. If you are basically lower than 20%, you can replenish your hunger. That is what grazing is about with the grass, and fishing will be very similar, but with the meat, with carnivores. You just fish and you replenish your hunger up to 20% or maybe more or maybe less, who knows. Now I've read some posts on their Discord that if you are a juvie or a hatchling, you have more chances of catching fishes, of replenish your hunger up to 20%. The more you grow, the less likely it is that you can actually fish and replenish your hunger. But I don't know how that will work, and I don't know if they will do some changes on the way. Now, elite fishes, these fish are large and do not school. They require pursuit to catch and are a prize for any creature capable of tackling them. These are the fish adults are looking for, that adult animals will feed on. Basically, here it says that if you are over 50%, and if you are over 50% growth, you have to go after these fish. Smaller creatures do not stand much chance of catching these behemoths. Basically, if you are between 0 to 50% growth, you want to go after the fishing schools. If you are not, if you are over 50% growth, you want to go after coelacanth or a huge catfish. Is that a catfish? I think so. Now, we go over on the next thing. Now, these two things, fishing and elite fish, and fishing schools, fishers and elite fish, they are pretty much ready. They just need some quality assurance, some extra testing that the developers and their team will do before releasing update number 3. Now, the big thing now is Pteranodon. They've added some extra, they've ticked some extra boxes. Now it's 36 out of 45 playable. 36 out of 45, it means only less than 9 boxes are missing for this beast, the Pteranodon can be playable. Pteranodon, it's this one here, as you can see. It will be small or medium size, I'm not sure about that. Today I have discussed with some of you this, how, for example, a Pteranodon mechanic will work in case it is pounced. It makes sense that if the Pteranodon is pounced by a Uta, it will get down, it basically can't move, like much like a Utaraptor pouncing another Uta. The other Uta just gets on the ground and cannot move, I think, because you cannot see a Pteranodon flying in the sky with a raptor on its back. I don't know, it's just strange, and if the Pteranodon dies in the sky, the Utaraptor that tackled this Pteranodon will die from the fall. Now, Pteranodon, playable, soared through the skies as one of the most majestic animals to inhabit the island. Whilst its fragile form is terrible in the fight, well, it's not going to be a fighter, Pteranodon. Basically, it's going to be more of a scavenger, of a fisher, and if you basically perch on those branches of those trees, you can basically go and hunt some hatchling or juvies in the prairies, in the fields. It's going to be fun to play. Just don't go after hatchlings because they need a chance to live, at least to reach the 50% growth. No, you play as you wish. Now, Pteranodon's diet primarily consists of fish and scavenging from carcasses. Now, it's pretty much done. It's missing the default skin for female, and the nesting mechanic and status effects. Nesting mechanic will come up later with the update number 7, update number 7 here. So farther up, farther away in development. Sounds are done, mechanics are pretty much all done apart from the status effects. They just need some quality assurance ad hoc testing. Now let me switch back. I want to see my death. And let me see, someone's attacking me. Yeah, hello Carnotaurus, you are not nice. Let me give you a tail and then we go back. Very good, nice, good job. Okay, we can go back to talking about the Pteranodon and our fantastic Deinosuchus. Yeah, that's gonna be my main to play. Deinosuchus. It's a huge crocodile. I really don't know what's gonna be the size of this beast, but I hope it's gonna be a big dino, much like a Stegosaurus. I don't know what tier is gonna be played in. For example, Utaraptors are tier 2, Carnotauruses, the one that just killed me, is tier 3, and Stegosaurus is tier 4. I strongly hope that Deinosuchus is gonna be among tier 4 and 5, or 5 at least. 5 is gonna be the best, for sure. Now Deinosuchus is 24 out of 45 complete. 24 boxes have been checked out of 45. Before it was less, and it still need a lot of some work because they want to get better animations for the Deinosuchus, some better extra things, I guess, because Deinosuchus, let's be honest, it's an ambush predator and it's gonna sit in water a long time with a huge stamina pool, very likely. So it's gonna get boring between ambush and ambush unless the place is crammed, unless the place is full of other players, like it can be in a bumpy swamp or bumpy river in Teutonic 1. On Teutonic 1, 100 players playing, and everybody is always at bumpy swamp. If you're playing there at Deinosuchus, you are never gonna starve. That's gonna be pretty fun, and I'm gonna be there in that place at bumpy river, bumpy swamp, to ambush other small Utaraptors or small Carnotauruses, or even big ones. As you know, the ambush for the Deinosuchus will pretty much... Where is ambush mechanic? It's gonna be somewhere here, very likely. Now, the ambush mechanic for Deinosuchus, from what I've heard and read, it's as soon as you ambush someone else from the river, you start a battle of staminas. Whoever has more stamina wins. If Deinosuchus wins, you basically pull the other player the prey inside the water, and you can bite it or eat it whole. I don't know how it's gonna work there. If you just put the prey in the water and after you have to bite it, or if it gets stoned in the water and you can finish your prey off in the water. I am curious on how this is going to work. Now, people, if you liked all of these little review late at night, probably tomorrow they will add more stuff on Trello. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe my channel, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.